Hi everyone, this is Hamza from ImagineArt and I welcome you guys to another tutorial. If you're someone who's looking to improve their video generations and learn how to generate longer videos with ImagineArt, you're in the right place. In today's tutorial, we're diving deep into essential strategies and important tools that are going to help you streamline your video creation workflow and bring your creative vision to life, right? So let's get started, right? So generally speaking, how the video generation workflow for Imagine Art, particularly longer videos are created using Imagine Art, that workflow looks like is the first thing that you need to do is that you should plan your video with a storyboard. Storyboard is essential, especially for longer videos, because it helps you map out the sequence of scenes before you start creating, right? More importantly, these images in your storyboard also serve as reference image based on which we generate our shorter clips, right? The idea here is to animate all of the images in your storyboard and then stitch those generated clips together to make one complete video. So this step ensures that you save a lot of credits and time, and it also ensures that you get an exact video that you envisioned in your mind, right? So exactly in that manner, you can see how I've generated a lot of images for a storyboard, and what I'm doing here is essentially trying to create for sort of like a tutorial, uh, create sort of like a promotional video for the city of Paris. So you can see how I've generated some images from the aerial view, then some cinematic images from the eye level of the Eiffel Tower at night. Then I've also tried generating a few images of a character walking across uh, the city's cobbled streets, right? Again, you can see how I've generated multiple stills in that regard, right? At this point, I also understand that a lot of users, an issue that they face when creating longer videos or following this workflow is how to ensure character consistency across multiple clips that they'll then stitch together, right? So that's also very simple. So for example, this particular image that I've generated with ImagineArt 1.0, um, I want this character to stand next to a friend, right? So what I would do here is I would simply hover over the video, over the image, click on edit, right? So you can see how this image gets added right here in my reference image panel. The functionality below it also turns to edit, and the model that gets selected is Nano Banana. So once you add a reference image, you'll see how all of the models that are available here uh, are all models that support uh, edits to an existing image, right? I highly recommend using either Google Nano Banana or Seedream V4 Edit, right? Because these generally give off the best results, right? In that manner, I can write how I would say, place the girl meeting a friend at the street, right? And I'm going to click on create, right? And once doing that in this manner, I've been able to get multiple generations in this regard where the girl now has a friend meet standing next to her, right? Anyways, so in this manner, you can maintain character consistency across multiple images in your storyboard, and naturally, consistency in your storyboard also means consistency in the clips that you generate, right? After that, I'm going to finalize my images and simply click on animate over each image in my storyboard. So for example, if I click on animate here, right, this picture of the Eiffel Tower gets selected and I get moved over to the video generation flow. So you can see how I have all of these video models available and all of the other video toggles that are available on the platform. And in that manner, you can animate all of the scenes in your video, right? Another thing that can help you give that another feature that's on the platform that gives you a lot more creative control is the start frame and the end frame functionality that some of the models on our platform offers. For example, it's offered by Kling 2.1 Pro, it's offered by Haleo. So I'll select Kling 2.1 Pro for now, and I will select this image, right? So essentially what the start frame and the end frame functionality does is that you can define the starting and the ending frame of your video, right? You get to add two reference images. Um, one acts as the start frame and the other one acts as the end frame. And then the video generation model, which is Kling 2.1 in this case, then fills in the details in the middle. So I will add this image. I'll just drag it here to the end frame, and this gets added as an end frame. So what happens now, what I'm hoping the platform is going to do, is that the video is going to start with the girl walking alone on the street. And then she runs into a friend of hers on the street, and they're very happy to see her, right? So I can just write at this point, the girl is walking on the street as she sees a friend and meets her happily. Naturally, you can also select the duration of the video, the various settings. Whether you want to keep the prompt enhancer on or off is entirely up to you. I recommend if you have a more detailed prompt, you don't, or a very specific kind of a generation that you're looking for, to turn the prompt enhancer off. If you don't have a very specific vision in mind and are just exploring ideas, then keeping the prompt enhancer is a great idea. So I'm going to click on create, and it's going to get generated, right? And in this manner, I was able to get the video of the girl seeing her friend, this particular video. So you see she's walking down the street and she sees her friend and starts laughing, and they hug, and then it ends with my end frame that I added to in the prompt. Similarly, using the edit functionality, like I showed you, where I added the girl next to her in the image, you can make other edits as well. For example, changing the scenario, changing the environment the girl is in, perhaps changing her clothes, or if you'd like her to be doing an entirely different action, you can do that. There's a lot of different vast use cases that creators are using ImagineArt's edit functionality for. I'm going to link the video over here regarding our edit functionality. Feel free to explore that as well, right? One more cool feature that I'd like to show you is how you can get your characters to speak certain dialogues, right? That is also functionality that is supported on the platform. So I have this reference image of my character over here. I'm going to select the VO3 model. The Google VO3 model supports perfect lip sync audio, right? So I'm going to prompt this to gradual pan into the girl as she looks into the camera and says, "Welcome to Paris, the city of love," right? And I'm going to click on create. So what this is going to do is help me, it's going to animate the existing image of my character and give us something of a result of this sort.
Welcome to Paris, the city of love.
Right? So in this manner, using this workflow, you can generate, you can maintain character consistency across multiple generations, animate those images using these tools, and also get your characters to say certain dialogues, right? In this manner, you can then generate all of the images in your storyboard and generate them into videos. Then you simply need to just stitch them together to get a longer promotional or marketing video, or whatever use case you're going to be needing those videos for. I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you guys. Just to reiterate and summarize all of the things that we've gone through the storyboarding workflow, the first frame and the end frame functionality, the edit features on the platform, and how to add perfect lip sync dialogues to your characters in order to create a consistent, cohesive, and visually stunning longer video for yourself. I hope this has been helpful.